Hi everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How's it going? I got an order, and I believe it's hard to keep up with LandBigFish because I have a sale like every couple of weeks. 4th of July sale is probably coming soon. But I think it was the Bassmaster Classic sale they had. So of course, I always say, I'm not going to get anything this time. I'm not going to get anything. And then I look at the website and I go, It's not hard to find, $50, worth of an order to get free shipping and all that stuff. So of course I had to get a few things, and I just got jerkbaits. You guys know I love jerkbait fishing. And you'll see the usual theme here. So I got 6 jerkbaits, and they always have their sales. Some things are sales, some things aren't, but most of what I got was. So here's what I got. You know that I did that trip up to Lake Champlain last May. It was a lot of fun, great trip, and it was a lot of jerkbait fishing. It's like spring jerkbait fishing. So a lot of natural colors, were productive. So I'm like some things I have here, some things I don't. And so I was just kind of stocking up on some of those different kinds even that haven't bought in a while. One jerkbait I bought that I have not, I think when I first started throwing jerkbaits 30 whatever years ago, this was the first one I threw. And it was the Storm Thunderstick. And they had this, I'm not even sure what they call this one, Red Hot Tiger, which is like a fire tiger type color. I saw that in there, I said, what the heck. So let me see if I can get this open. Actually, I'm just gonna snip this plastic. So I stocked up on a few ones that I have not bought in a long time. Now, I have not bought a Thunderstick in ages. I don't know if, do they rattle? Yeah, there's a little rattle in there. But if you've never thrown a Storm Thunderstick, it's a nice solid jerkbait. It's not going to break the bank. You might want to upgrade your hooks, even though these are pretty tacky. I don't think I'm going to mess with these. The only thing I might do is put a red hook on front. I always like to put red hooks in some of my jerkbaits. But there you go. That's a Storm Thunderstick. And I think is that a 4.5 inch bait? I don't remember. 4 3/8. And it figures what I cut was, I think it's 1/2 ounce. Yeah, 4 3/8 inch bait, 1/2 ounce. So you can probably chuck it a mile. And if the Lake Champlain Northern Pike decide to destroy this or steal it on the first cast, I won't cry too much because it didn't cost me an arm and a leg, or whenever I throw it. I shouldn't just say there because I'll try this everywhere. But what the heck? I'll go for an old school Thunderstick, which I have not bought in years. Other than the Thunderstick, the first bait I ever threw was the Smithwick Rogue, which to me is still a great jerkbait. I've got boxes of them, and I still throw them. They still catch fish. And like I said, these will not cost you $1 million. They will not cost you $1 million. And this is another Fire Tiger one, I believe. Tiger Rowan. I don't know if I'm saying that. I hope that's right. But there you go. And this is I think this is the Super Rogue. This one's bigger. Yeah, this is the Super Rogue. It only says it right in front of my face. But yeah, this is a Super Rogue. And the Super Rogue is 5 inches long. This is a 1/2 ounce bait. 4 3/8. This is a 5 inch bait. It's 3/8 of an ounce. But you can't go wrong if you're on a budget and you're not going to buy some of these other ones I'm going to show you. You cannot go wrong with the good old Rogue. It actually seems like they put a little better hooks on than these two. Probably eagle claws, but I'm not sure. But it's a nice looking jerkbait. So you want to throw that Super Rogue, a little bigger bait, 5 inch, 3 hooks. There you go. The other bait I got, which is funny, I'm part of the Lucky Strike pro staff, and I love the RC baits, and I can never get this perch collar on the site, ever. And LandBigFish had it. So I said, you know what, I'm going to get a couple. So I got 2 of these. I'll just open one, even though they're both going to go in a box. So. Now the RC jerkbait used to look very, very much like, it was kind of like considered a Megabass knockoff. because the body was very similar. Now this to me does not look like a mega bass, but it's a nice looking jerkbait. So we'll see how it works in the water, because I have other RC jerkbaits, and I don't think the body is quite like this. I'll have to do a comparison, but that's the Perch. So if you see that on LandBigFish and you want to try their Perch, it's a nice paint job. So like I said, I got 2 of those. So that's the Lucky Strike RC jerkbait. Yeah, the RC STX. I don't know if they have the size on here because I never remember the sizes of these things. But I'm going to guess that's about. I mean, if this is 4 3/8, this one's a little better. So this is probably a little over 4. It's not as big as the. Of course, now they're going to be stuck together. This isn't. It's not as big as the Thunderstick. But there you go. So if you want to try out the Perch, the RC Perch, there you go. Yeah, got 2 of those. I also grabbed, and I actually did well on Champlain with this bait. And this is the 6 cents Provoke, which is the one you guys know I like, the Provoke 106X. And that's a 1/2 ounce bait. This is the, what is this color? This is the gill color, right? I'm sorry, bluegill spawn. I did very well with this color last year up there and didn't lose it, but it is scratched up a bit. So I said, you know what? Let me get a backup, because it is a nice looking bait. And I've done well with this color everywhere. You know, I didn't have to just travel to Lake Champlain to catch bass on this one. Because the Provoke is a really nice jerkbait, which I've used a lot the last few years. I've used a lot. But there you go. That's a bluegill spawn. It's really nice. So that's the 6 cents. You guys have seen the wrappers for these. Sometimes I wonder if the company, you know, if they just buy a bunch of baits and then eventually just send all these back to them, and they could repackage them, but they probably don't want them. But it seems like such a waste to make this packaging and then throw it in the garbage all the time. There you go. You guys have seen me show the 6 cents off stuff. You know I like it. They make good stuff. But there you go. Bluegill spawn jerkbait. And last but not least, because you know you always got to throw it in, just because we're crazy, is a 110. A Mega Bass 110. And I did not have this. I did not have a Perch color in the Mega Bass 110. I got a +2. Got +1, I think. I do not have just a regular size one. So I figured, you know what? Let me get one. So if you're fishing lakes with Perch jerkbaits are really, really good. Now let's just do a comparison. That is the Mega Bass 110 Perch, and that is the RC. Similar bodies. Not that jerkbait body's really that different, even though the Mega Bass is kind of, you know, unique in the way they're shaped. But not a lot different. This is a little wider. Lengthwise are the same. To me, they used to look more similar. But there you go. That's the RC. That's the Mega Bass. So, you know, this is the top of the line as far as jerkbaits go. Mega Bass 110, you're paying top dollar for it. But it's great quality, great paint job. You just hope the Northern Pike don't find it. Or you always check your line. I always check my line when I use these. I'm always keeping an eye on that line. Not that I'm not anyway, but with these, even more. You don't want to lose a $25 bait, jerkbaiting, which is easy to do when toothy critters are amongst the bass just as much. So I had to throw one of those in. How could you not? So just a quick recap. I got the Thunderstick jerkbait, a Super Rogue, Smithwick Super Rogue, one of the classics. These are probably these when I started bass fishing, seriously, these are the 2 I threw the most. There really wasn't much else around, but there you go. There was no Mega Bass back then. No 6 cents, no Spro back in those days. The Provoke, bluegill spawn, beautiful looking bait. 2 of the RCs, 1 in the box, 1 out. Lucky Strike RC, Rick Clun baits, jerkbait. Looks good. And last but not least, the Mega Bass Vision 110 in the Perch color. So I do have some that are very similar to these Perch. They have some different Perch colors that they make. This one was in stock, so I grabbed it. Between now and next year's spring trip, I'm sure I'll grab some more. That's it. I wanted to show that to you. And you know what? Let me show you guys something quick. What did I do with it? Oh, here we go. Sometimes things just work out. Last weekend, I had to travel to New Jersey. We had a family party. One of the grandkids had a 8th grade graduation. Congratulations, Braden, for your graduation. You'll be in high school next year. Just means I'm getting older. But as it turned out, it's funny. My buddy Ken sends a text out that there's a yard sale going on, and it's pictures of all these fishing rods and boxes and boxes and boxes of baits. And so the party was on a Saturday, last Saturday. So I was in Jersey, stayed overnight, and then I got up Sunday morning, and the yard sale was going on Sunday till 4 o'clock. So let me take a quick ride by. And the guy lived in Sparta, New Jersey, and I was just staying right down in Oak Ridge, so it was like 3.5 miles away, as it turned out. And I figured, oh, I gotta go check it out. If I don't find anything I like, I gotta at least go look. And he had a ton of stuff. I believe he used to own a tackle shop. So that must be all his stock from back in the day when he owned a tackle shop. Tons of Zoom baits and Berkeley baits and Strike King stuff and Reaction Innovations. I mean, tons of stuff. Now, for somebody like me who's got a million baits, as you've seen, there's just so much. I've already got 1,000 worms. Do I have to make it 1,050? Maybe not. But you can always find something. So we're, some people like me that are tackle junkies, we're looking for the things that we can't get anymore, something we used to use that we can't find. And so I just grabbed a few things. And some of them are some old school stuff. They don't make anymore. But I'll show you what I got. I love throwing a trick worm. And he had some June bug trick worms, so I grabbed a bag of that. And all this stuff cost me like $27. So you're getting at a yard sale, you're getting a good deal. And you can't go wrong with a June bug trick worm, especially in the summertime. So I saw a bag of those, had to grab them. If I had more time, I might have really dug through his stuff more. Probably found some more goodies though. The amount of stuff he's got, that yard sale is going to be going on for a while. I got another bag of trick worms. And this is Black Emerald, they call it. June bug I probably got. Black Emerald, I don't think I do. It's kind of cool looking. That one's a little smushed. Let me show you the good end. Tillies have been in the bag for a while. There you go. That's a good one. So there's a Black Emerald. Now, I don't even know if they make that color still. For all I know, this is an old color. They don't even make it anymore. Looks cool, though. I like those dark colors in trick worms. But there you go. That's a Black Emerald, they call it. See, black's got some green, some red flake in there. Pretty neat. So this might have been a good find, something they don't make, discontinued color. I mean, most of the stuff he had is probably discontinued type stuff. Because it's old, it's old stuff. I saw he had one of my favorite spinnerbaits, and I think Strike King still kind of makes it. It's not one of their more popular brands, but their old 38 special, I love it. It catches fish everywhere I go. I do everything I can to keep the ones I have alive in case I can't find them anymore. If ever I go somewhere and I see them, I buy some. Whenever my buddies are there and they see them, they send me a text and I say, grab 2 or 3, I'll give you the money when I see you. But this isn't even a color that we've ever even seen. That looks like it's got a rubber skirt on it. I don't even know if this has a color on it. You know it's old when it's got that old Strike King. This is before Strike King made 1,000 different baits. You could just get their catalog and you could get a t-shirt and all that stuff. Cap, catalog, and decal for $6. But I'm not sure if there's a color on that. It looks like a brown and black skirt. What I'll probably wind up doing is taking that skirt off and putting a new skirt on. I just like the spinnerbait because I love those hammered blades. Those hammered blades are great. So grabbed the 38 special. And then I just got a bunch of old wiggle warts. You can't find them anymore, the original ones. So I don't think there's like a big diversity of colors here, if this even says. Think like a fish 100. I don't know if that's the color. I don't think that's the color. I don't see the color listed on these anywhere. But this one is kind of like a, I'll open it up. These are old. I mean, the box wants to even open up. I almost hate to take them out of the box. But, you know, people love original wiggle warts. And I have some. I have some of the new ones. I've caught plenty of fish on them. This one, I don't know what the color of this is, but it's like a, you guys that are experts on wiggle warts would know better than me. It's got like a black, with a lot of flake in there. Silver and different color flakes. You see those flakes in there, that's pretty cool. But that was the only color. He had that color. So I think I bought one, I think it was like two for $5. So I got 1, 2, let's see, 3. Yeah, there's nowhere is it listed. I can't tell you the color. I don't know. Like I said, you guys, if you guys are wiggle wart experts out there and know better than I do, you can tell me the color. I don't know. I got 3 of those. 3 that this one. 3 like that. And what's cool about these old wiggle warts is if you want to, you can send them out and get them repainted. I know a guy who does it. I know a few guys. But I know a guy who's right over the Vermont border here. Who could repaint these if I want him to get repainted. And he won't complain that they're cracked or anything. Right, Pete? But there you go. So I got 3 of that color. And then I got 3 of this, it looks like a bluegill type color. Baby bass, maybe. If it said on there, I would tell you, but I don't see where it's listed what the color is. So it don't really matter. Some kind of a bluegill, baby bass, maybe. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. There you go. Hooks are actually not in bad shape. So whenever you see like old wiggle warts around, I grab them. I mean, I see what some people sell for these things on eBay. It's ridiculous. But I got 5 like that. 1, 2, 5 of that color. That baby bass. I'm looking at them. They don't look, everything looks the same. I don't think any of them are different. I'm not going to take them all out of the box for you guys. Yeah, they're all the same. Just making sure there's no small differences. And I don't see, yeah, I don't see any colors listed, so I can't tell you exactly what color it is. Not that it probably matters, they probably don't make it anymore. But you guys get the idea. Just probably a bluegill or some kind of a bait fish color. So I've got 5 of those. So that's it. So it's kind of, that was kind of like a surprise little trip in the morning when I got up and ran over to the house, right down the road from where I was staying in Oak Ridge, and grabbed a few baits. So it was a nice surprise. You can find some old school wiggle warts. Do it when you can. An old, if somebody's selling 38 specials, and I wish I could have found more. I dug through all the spinnerbaits. I couldn't find any more except this one. He had a ton of spinnerbaits, but he didn't more of those, and a couple of trip wires. So that was kind of a bonus tackle purchase to add to the collection. But I just thought I'd share that with you guys. So, LandBigFish, it's funny because their sale ended, and then I just got an email that said, if you missed the 20% sale, these items are on sale for 20%. So they had like 5 or 6 brands they were selling stuff for 20% off. So they must have, unlike some people, they must have great stock, and they just have these sales and sales just to keep product moving. They must have a good stock of stuff. So LandBigFish has become like probably my favorite place to buy tackle, you know, other than like, you know, individual company sites. But LandBigFish, they're having sales every other week, it seems. I can't imagine. I'm sure they'll have a 4th of July sale if they haven't already announced it. But I'm sure they will. I shouldn't say I'm sure. I don't work for them, but I'd be surprised if they didn't. But you know, and their shipping is fast, and their stock seems to be like, sure, like most of the places, like the big companies, stock is tough. You know, the supply lines have been slowed down, and you know, it hasn't come back to normal yet. Hopefully that will change soon, and things will be back like it used to be, where whatever you wanted, you could just get it. You have to wait forever. But this was a nice little treat. So you know, keep your eye on LandBigFish if there's any sales. I'm sure you'll see it on my Instagram page. I'll be sharing it with everybody just to spread the word. But that's it. So got some jerkbaits from LandBigFish on their Bassmaster Classic sale. Got some nice old school stuff from the the yard sale that I drove by on Sunday. Yes, today is Tuesday. And that's it. So hope you guys enjoyed it. My eye's getting a little better. Still a little, not 100%. I actually gave in, and I'm going to go to the eye doctor up here on Friday to have him take a look and just make sure it's nothing other than just a, you know, a sty or whatever it is, and it's just kind of clearing up. It's just taking a little long, but I figured let me get a professional to look at it, and maybe he can speed up the process because it is getting annoying. It doesn't hurt, but it's annoying as heck. So if you guys, anybody's ever dealt with these, you know, styes or things, it's more annoying than anything. But that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any questions on any of the baits, jerk baits or anything? The old stuff, I don't know what to tell you unless you know somewhere where you can find some old wiggle warts. You can still get them though. You know, people say the new ones are no good, but they're nice. They have good paint jobs. I caught fish on them. They're fine. You know, if you're a person who's always scouring for old ones, go on eBay. They're probably 30 or 40 bucks or whatever. I don't even know. I haven't looked, but that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, any questions on the jerkbaits, let me know. Any questions on this stuff, let me know. How to rig it, any rigging ideas or questions, let me know. And that's it. So I think I've caught up with all the videos I wanted to do. If I can think of anything else, I'll do it later in the week. But right now, that's it. I figured I'd just put these two together and make one video out of it. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, any questions, let me know. I'll put the links to those baits on LandBigFish. If you're interested in trying the jerk baits out, you can grab some. And that's it. So I'll see you guys soon on YouTube. Later. Mark, out. Bye.